Jamaica, we will take care of all the costs of clearing the items in Jamaica, the customs, duties, transport, and getting that to the particular destination. And we have been doing that, I think, pretty successfully. The issue is this: when you have a donor donate and don't engage with the foundation, and they make a donation and that item is consigned to themselves or to someone else, or if we tell them how to do it and the consignment is done incorrectly, then that's where the problem is. So we have to go back through that process and get the documents changed from the shipper because customs require that. Okay, the foundation, for example, is called the National Healthcare Enhancement Foundation. If you put the National Healthcare Enhancement Foundation instead of National Healthcare Enhancement, that makes a big difference. It's not the same entity. And so customs is very strict about that. The invoice and the bill of lading, all those things has to be in a certain order. And when we work with donors, we guide them and we tell them. But the reality is there are times when it is not done the way we ask them to do. So I'm figuring out, and I'm trying to figure out ways to look to see how we can, where we can automate a little bit more. We're going to do that, but we're going to have a lot more engagement with donors, occasions like this. I'm looking to do with my team that we just now have a larger team to support the effort. So we'll be doing a lot more outreach, engagement, education, and hopefully with your assistance and programs like this, Ambassador, we can get the message out, we can get the information out, and we can get better communication on what's going on. But short of that, if the problem is brought to my attention, you best believe it is resolved. It will be resolved. It takes a little time, but we usually get the problem resolved. So I will say, get in touch with us. Get in touch with the foundation first before you send anything. If you don't get our approval, do not send it. Once you don't get our approval, and you're going to be on your own there in terms of the challenges until it is brought to our attention. So better communication and engagement with us, I think, can improve the process.
All right, thank you, Mr. Cephas. And I know you work very hard. Once we are in contact with you about any problem, and we appreciate that hard work, and we appreciate what has been done over the past year in particular to streamline the process. And just to repeat, the foundation will take care of anything you are donating once it is done properly and lands in Kingston or Montego Bay, wherever you're sending in Jamaica. Once it's done with either the assistance of the embassy or the consulates, any mission in around the world where you can get official support to make sure you do the process properly, you won't have a problem. But if there is a problem, you can still contact us, and Mr. Cephas is saying he's willing to work with you, but it will just take a little longer. But it is getting better, and I wanted him here tonight to just reassure you to continue giving to your favorite health charity, and we're here to support you. Thank you, Mr. Cephas.
Ambassador, can I just say one more thing, since you had mentioned it, and I think it usually is uppermost in folks' mind, and it's what gets around. Yeah. The issue of an ambulance. Let me just say that the issue, ambulances or motor vehicles imported into Jamaica or donated, they are subject to duties and taxes. Not even the foundation get relief from that. I don't get relief from duties and taxes. I get relief from everything else, but motor vehicles, no. So if a motor vehicle comes in and it's consigned to us, I have to pay that duty on taxes or make a petition for it to be waived at Ministry of Finance. That's I'm going to say experiences that you have probably heard of. That's the situation that happened. It came in without prior any waivers or anything like that. There was an understanding that that particular vehicle would have receive waiver because it's a charity, but that's not the case. So we worked through issues like that and brought it to a solution. So again, it's a lot of it is process and understanding processes before and then getting it done. But once it's identified, you can be assured it will come to me for some handling, and we will drive a resolution, as you are aware, Ambassador. Thanks.
Yes, thank you. And I thank you for how hard you and your team work to resolve all the problems or queries that have come to our attention. Thank you. Let me go straight now to Ms. John.